pre-show.
As long as you don't include it in the episode, I'm fine.
Well, if there's something good, we'll do that as the cold open.
No, I understand, but
Oh
I
my
just
god,
you have to edit. I just don't trust your editing. I haven't listened to a
My
single
editing is
episode
fine.
you've edited ever. So
Really?
that's true.
So then it's all in your head because they could be perfect.
They could be the best edited episode I've ever heard of
Yeah, they
anything.
probably would.
But again,
be.
I do not trust you with the editing.
And so you don't listen because you're scared.
That's part of it.
Like there's
That's
a bunch
part
of
it.
addresses, area codes, social security information on
There's
every
definitely
episode.
area codes. So
I edit it in to the episode. Like we don't talk about it. Tournament for the day. Best Squishmallow?
No, I was saying best Mellow.
Oh right. Marshmallow. I'm fine with that. I don't
Well,
have
come
8,
up with
but
8.
no, you come up with 8.
You come up with 8.
Mellow. So there's just Mellow, right? Like I am Mellow.
Sure.
Then there's Watermellow. Right?
Okay, I don't know about this this tournament.
There's definitely Marshmallow.
What? What is that?
I don't know what else. There's Mellow is actually a sleep.
Carmelo.
Really?
Carmelo Anthony.
Oh, Carmelo. Right. I see.
Can we do this?
Maybe.
Oh,
Anything
where are we
else?
watching the Bills Ravens game on Sunday?
That's a great question.
Do you want to come over? Or do you want to go to a bar?
I'm kind of okay with either. I think I'm leaning towards bar.
Yeah.
Would you want it? They're just going to be so crowded. Would you want to? Because is it an evening game? Is that what it is?
It's Sunday night, but it's like 6:30, 5:30 maybe.
Would you want to go early to Rustic Tap and try to get like a badass little place to chill?
Yeah,
Like
we could watch the earlier game.
Yeah, well, so after the earlier game, people might leave and we'll like vulture and like take a spot maybe.
Yeah, we can get like halftime at the early game or something like that.
Yeah,
or like
that'd be cool. Let's try Rustic Tap, and if not, God, it's gonna be a shit show getting out of there.
Which one's Rustic Tap?
It's near Parlor and Yard. When did we go there? We went there for something.
West 6th?
Yeah, it's on West 6th. I've been having a great.
Oh yes. Okay, yeah. I'm down.
I've been having a great time at Wings Up, but I feel like for a big game and like for like a thing with us, it'd be funner to go somewhere the atmosphere is a little crazier.
I'm down.
Rustic Tap's a little bit bigger, so I don't know. Hopefully, I'll research a little bit, but we'll just call it Rustic Tap for now.
Okay, cool. Back to the Mellows, I said.
Is there not any other? Wait, what?
What?
Oh no, I'm fucking with ChatGPT and it made a bunch of shit up. Is there anything else in January that would be like relevant to tournament, like besides sports ball?
Mellow Mushroom.
Most famous inaugurations.
Mellow Mushroom, the pizza place.
Is that real?
Yeah, it looks real.
I mean, we can do Mellow, man.
Fine, best inauguration.
No, you're right.
You're running the tournament.
That one's not cooked all the way through. No. Best. What did we do the last 2 episodes? Email?
Yeah, email and
all right, let's not hurt our brains. What? Tournament ideas. I feel like we had an idea for January, and it was the mascots for the NFL teams, and there was something else too. Is there like a what the fuck is your problem?
I'm just waiting for you to talk, man. Fucking speak.
I'm waiting for you to finish my sentence like my soulmate is supposed to do.
Jesus Christ.
Mellow. What are people going to be searching this
inauguration,
month.
probably.
Yeah.
Best Martin Luther King speech.
What does that mean? There's only
What?
one.
Best King.
We've done that, I think.
We have? There's no way.
I think so. Best Marsh.
There's no way we did Best Marsh. But 1 month we should do like March. We should do Best Marsh and then Best Mellow right after.
Oh, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Let's just do it now.
We can't. We got
Why
to do
can't we?
mascots next week.
Oh, I see. What if it is Marshes and Mellows and we just need 4 of each?
Marsh versus Mellows.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how many marshes do we have?
At least a couple.
Go ahead.
Well, there's the
There's
Marsh,
like the bog. Yeah.
the bog.
What? That's one. What
There's
are you
also
repeating it?
isn't Marsh like a song by Eminem? Am I crazy? There's Marsh McLennan, the world's leading professional services firm in risk strategy and people.
Okay, so far we have one.
Marsh is also a musician.
That nobody knows.
733 following on Instagram.
Okay, so we can't use that. Oh, Marshalls. Should we do Marshalls?
Oh, Marshalls is
Why are you
good.
so bad? I just looked it up very quickly.
I also Googled
Why are you
Marsh.
so bad at this?
All right, we're doing this. Marshalls, Marsh, the bog. We have Mellow the Mood. We have If It's Yellow, Let It Mellow.
Okay.
We have Melatonin.
Okay, good. And then Carmelo.
And then Carmelo, yeah.
So we need two more marshes.
Oh, God damn it. Always focusing on the negatives.
That I feel like that's a positive.
Marshall Mathers.
Okay. Yeah.
Marshall's, Marsh the Bog, Marshall Mathers. Oh, never mind. I'm repeating things. Marsh. We all go marching on. Marsh is a song by Eminem.
Then do you want to do that instead?
I'm gonna listen to it. Oh Jesus! It's the loudest Grammarly ad I've ever heard. What's going on? Yeah, no, we're not.
Wait, should we put Squishmallow in the mellows?
Oh, what the fuck? Of course.
We'll take out one of the mellows.
What? No, we have 4 now.
No, we don't. You named 4 earlier.
How many? What are they?
Okay,
Tell me what they are.
I'll do the tournament.
Tell me what they are.
No, tell me what mellows you have.
Marshalls.
No, mellows. I said.
Oh wait. Yeah. It's confusing. You have to.
No,
admit.
it's not. It's not.
Squishmallow.
Okay, hold on.
Oh God, please.
Okay.
Squish.
No, guys, let's go.
Give me the instructions so I get it right.
Let's go.
Go what?
Squishmallow next.
Mellow, just the mood. I'm like mellow.
Okay.
If it's yellow, let it mellow.
You want that one in?
I want it in.
Okay, and then Carmelo.
No, melatonin.
No, if it's yellow, let it mellow. I'm putting Carmelo in.
Okay, then take out mellow mood because it's just basic.
I already wrote it down.
Erase it then.
I can't.
Ow.
Can I? Hold on.
Oh, you putting in the chat? I'm not even looking at the chat.
Okay, I'll get rid of it. What was the third stupid one?
I don't know where we are.
After if it's yellow, let it mellow.
I went out of order. Read me what you have.
Oh my god! If you don't want it, it's not going in.
You know what the
So
other thing
far,
is?
so
We
far,
only
Mellow's
have
in.
we only have 3 marshes, so we do
I
5
know.
mellows and 3 marshes.
No, we're not gonna. That's the worst idea
The
you
whole
ever had.
thing is stupid, so don't say it's stupid.
I didn't. This is the worst idea you've ever
Uh,
had. Just name me the other mellow you want in the tournament. Otherwise, it won't be in the tournament.
Melatonin.
Okay, that's the dumb one.
Sure.
And then read me the 3 marshes we have.
Marshalls. MAR.
You didn't spell any of the other ones.
Marsh the Bog.
Okay.
Marshall Mathers.
You want that one in?
Yeah.
Not the song?
Nah, not the song.
Okay, one more.
I'm looking. I looked at famous marshes. The Mesopotamian marshes.
Should we just do that? That insurance
Musician.
company that comes up?
Oh Jesus, no, fuck no. Do you want to get offed?
Marsh.
10 most important wetlands in the world. Why don't we do the
What
Mesopotamian
if we do?
marshes?
What if we do March?
Oh, that's funny. That's good. That's good.
What if we did March?
Marsh.
Okay, hold on.
Marsh? Is there some like a Crayola thing with Marsh?
There's the Marsh, and it's a film.
Oh, that's fine. A movie. We haven't seen it.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, it's a horror film about a children's book author. Wait, have I seen this?
There's no fucking
Hold
way.
on,
There's
I
no
said.
Forrest Whitaker's in it.
I love Forrest Whitaker. Dude, maybe have seen this.
There's no way.
I don't remember anything, but it looks familiar.
What does that mean?
I don't remember anything, but it looks familiar.
Okay, it's going in. It's
All
going in.
right, it's going. Wait, really?
Yeah.
All right, we did it. We have a tournament.
All right. Start
Do you have
the episode.
do you have a segment?
Who cares?
We'd love if you shouted out our podcast blank, and then they go on to explain the podcast.
Okay, tournament time. What do we do here on tournament time? Well, I'll tell you what we do here.
Oh. I didn't know Macintosh was an Apple until last week's episode.
No, shut up.
All right, fine. It's called tournament style. Are you happy? The podcast it's a 2-man comedic show where we host a tournament every week and figure out the best thing in any given category.
All Fantasy Everything meets The Goat Show, aka the perfect podcast.
Written by Guillermo and Austin, 2 listeners from, you'll never guess,
Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I'm glad you played it in its entirety. It deserved it. Wow.
Hold on, there's 4 more minutes. I accidentally
I
made
mean,
it
I'd
quiet.
listen. That'd be fun.
The one time I don't interrupt you. The one time I don't interrupt you.
Don't Boy Who Cried Wolf me. Okay. It's your fault.
Who's what in this scenario? You the boy?
I'm the town.
You're
What is that? What do you mean?
Who's the boy then?
You, obviously.
And who's the wolf?
You interrupted me as the wolf.
I'm so confused. I mean, I
can't complain that I don't go the time you don't interrupt me when you interrupt me all the time, so I don't go now. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that's a boy. I think that's gaslighting, not a Boy Who Cried Wolf thing.
The Boy Who Cried Wolf was a gaslighter.
Really?
Yeah.
That's insane. Yeah. A couple things. We're in a new year. I'm a new me, not by choice.
That's true.
Every 7 years, all of the cells in our body have essentially been replaced, and so thus we're physically a new person.
So we're a new person every second then. Because 7 years ago, 7 years ago,
depending on
second.
when you start to count, I guess.
Well,
yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Like, depending on what second you start the 7 years at, it's ongoing.
I don't understand what that sentence means, but
it's exactly what you just said.
Okay.
It's exactly what you said.
I just don't understand it. Okay,
that's fine. You obviously don't understand.
Like you didn't like it that I said that. That I pointed out that every second is a new 7 years.
It kind of made me feel like that whole theory then is bogus, because I kind of see the logic there, because it's not like they get replaced at the same time.
Why not?
Why not what?
Why don't they get replaced at the same time?
Why doesn't our body replace all of its cells at the same time? That's called death, I think.
No, not all of the cells. The cell that you lost at 7 years.
Yeah, it does. I'm just saying it would have to be all of them, and then it would be once every 7 years. You molt out of your little dead cells.
Well, that seems crazier than constantly.
It's all kind of crazy. Crazy. What I was going to say is new year, new me, not interrupting you. And I don't think we're going to do the fake ads anymore at the beginning of the cold open. So I'll take something.
Fake this whole time?
You thought I was pocketing the money? Who am I getting a check from? No, the goal actually is to get some real advertisements this year. So we'll see. I don't know how we're gonna do it without TikTok, but we're gonna have to find.
Oh yeah, way. TikTok's going away.
Yeah, is that a good first topic? It seems to be kind of the thing on everybody's mind.
First, before we get into that topic,
sure.
You're wearing a beanie.
Okay, you're wearing a beanie too.
Well, I put one on because you put one on. So what's the bit here?
No.
Can I take this off? Or
you put it on and then I put mine on.
You did this whole thing where you pretend you put it on. You basically put it on first. I just beat you to the punch.
I didn't even show you my beanie until after you had it.
I knew what you were going to do.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's
why I had it
craziness.
Here. Are you not surprised that I had it here?
No, I thought it was a coincidence to me being cold. No, were you not surprised that I had my beanie too?
Well, I thought that was your bit that you were doing.
That
you
I was
were
cold.
Like, I'm cold. I'm going to put your beanie on. So that's why I need to have one here.
No, I was actually legitimately cold, which I run hot. So it's kind of weird.
It's also your apartment.
Yeah, no, and I have the heater at 72, which is way higher than I ever have it because it is cold here in Austin,
Well, I'm
Texas.
taking this off for the bit. So
I guess I take mine off too. Oh no, I have headphones. Give me 1 second. Can you vamp for a second?
I really don't want to. Oh God, his hair. It's crazy.
What's up?
What's that?
Did you tell them about how I'm growing out my hair like Josh Allen's?
Yeah, man, yours doesn't exactly look.
What does that mean?
You can see yourself, right?
Is it not voluminous enough? Like, what's the trait that's missing? Mine's darker, obviously.
The trait that's...
I mean, right now it's curly, right? Right now it's crazy. If I do flatten it and comb it back, it will sit like that. Like right now, it's just I have crazy curly wavy hair.
But if you flatten it and comb it back, will it sit? Because his is sort of like
a mane.
Yeah. Will yours be like slicked? Will yours be like?
I can definitely train it to do that. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
It would require a lot of training.
Because right now it looks.
So whenever I do wear the beanie, it tends to naturally flatten it. So next time, maybe when we hang out, I'll like take a shower, beanie it, let it flatten, because it actually gets really straight when it flattens. It just kind of like it's on, like I ran a straightener through it, and that tends to be easier to train and move back.
Again, I gotta see it to believe it.
That's fine. I'll show you, but
see it.
But like volume wise, I'm okay, I think, right?
I mean, you're nowhere close to him, but eventually,
not yet.
You'll grow it out. Yeah,
no, eventually I'll get there.
Yeah,
just a few more inches, I think.
There's pretty long.
So before we get back to TikTok, well, do you want to just talk about the
Sure, I'll
NFL
just say,
now?
like, why do you want the haircut of a divisional round loser?
Oh, okay. I don't want to talk about it
And
anymore.
0
Are you
MVP
kidding?
quarterback.
They're due for theirs.
They
I'm
are
actually
due. They are due. You're not
actually
wrong.
no. I won't say anything. I'm
They're
not
due.
gonna.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, they
no
do.
juju.
What
No,
did you say?
stop, please. No, no
Isn't
more,
there
no
for
more.
sure winning?
No, please. Lamar is healthy
Yes.
and nimble, and
Correct.
his ankles are fine.
Okay. For the
Okay.
people listening, you are a Buffalo Bills fan.
Right. If you're new on the podcast, for whatever reason, I am a Buffalo Bills fan.
And I am a Baltimore
Bills,
Ravens fan.
Bills Mafia. You're a Baltimore Ravens fan.
That's correct.
We should appreciate for the ripe old age of however old we are. We have pretty good hairlines, like each of us, both of us. We have like because we also have the wisdom peaks, so it's not like we don't have just a youthful hairline, but like
Yeah.
a healthy 30-year-old hairline. We should maybe just pivot to that with the podcast. Like,
I feel like we've said in previous episodes that we have the best hair of podcasters, like
yeah,
pound for pound,
I think we could just make a whole identity off that
of having
and
great
just
hair. I feel
it would
like
just
that's, you know
give
how you
people
were like
advice.
bad juju of like
Oh yeah, that's true.
we make a whole personality and then we start losing our hair.
That's very true. That's very true. We don't want that.
Would
Okay.
you go bald if you started like thinning? Would you just like would you be one of those people who like combed over, like sort of saved it as long as you could, or would you just like fuck it?
I wouldn't do like I don't know. It's so hard to like know how self-aware you'll be at
Right,
that
for
point.
sure.
But no, I want to do what would be the best. I think if I did feel like, oh, I'm obviously starting to lose hair, I would go and refer to like a hairstylist. I'd be like, hey, give me whatever looks best. If you think shaving is fine, then because I mean, is that the
Oh,
only option? Like once you have a legit like bald receding thing, like the option is shaved,
you could
right?
go to Turkey. Yeah,
What's Turkey?
Turkey is a country.
What's in Turkey?
That's where the hair transplants. That's where people go to get those.
You have to go to Turkey for that?
You gotta go to Turkey for it.
What? I thought
Yeah.
it was just I figured it'd be available here but expensive.
Yeah,
Is
well,
it?
you can't afford the expensive one here. I'll say that.
Oh, but I can't afford the
A
ones in
flight to
Turkey?
Turkey, and yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that. That makes sense. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I would do that for sure. There is a the
All the flights there, all the people are wrapped. It's also
how
like where they go to, like, I don't know if Turkey's the place, but like the place where they go to get, like, women get the BBLs. None of them are sitting in their seats on the flight back.
I have heard that. I don't know if it's Turkey though, and that's funny because I was going to mention about that. Um, the risk is exponentially higher of getting like a disease in a surgery, and like I don't think it's Turkey. It was this
Yeah,
specific
I was gonna say
country.
Jesus, dude.
No, it was a specific country where people are known to go get at like prosthetic or not prosthetic. What's the word? Like what's the date like optional surgeries, voluntary surgeries, or like plastic surgery and stuff. What?
Yeah, man, we
And
get it.
in that specific country, cut all that. In that specific country, the rate of people developing like sepsis and crazy stuff was like crazy. It was almost like, why would you do that? Like high.
Yeah,
So
that sounds insane.
well, my question was going to be the hair transplant. They're removing skin, right? Like
Yeah, I think
it's not some voodoo thing.
they remove your dead hair skin,
Okay.
and then they put other skin there. Maybe I'm not sure.
Which is weird because where else do you have that thick of like a hair thing?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
No idea.
Damn. Well, I'd probably be fine going bald. We've said it on the podcast before. I don't have the best head for it, but it's better than kind of live. I'd probably do a lot of caps and beanies. I'm a big beanie guy.
You look really hard, like really tough bald. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like I have a good sized chest for being bald.
Yeah.
But
As crazy as it sounds, I
no,
think.
for real. Yeah, even now where I'm not the most fit ever, but like I do feel like my head will just look small for my body. Like if that would, like, I think my hair adds a lot of like that size to it. But anyway, we've talked about all this before. Like people, like if you're a long
All
time
right,
listener,
get
you
to the
tuned out. You
inauguration
tuned out.
then, or
What
TikTok or
inauguration?
whatever.
Oh, I don't know. Do you have thoughts on that? I haven't really been caring that much, but it's kind of official, or like today it's going to be official. Is that what we're looking at? Like it's a very low chance that we're going to keep it, or do you think that's just news and media
Yeah,
talking
I'm not.
up storm?
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't looked much into it because I don't have TikTok,
Right.
so it doesn't really affect me. I do feel bad for a lot of people that it does affect, but
It's a very accessible content creation platform. I would say even more accessible than Facebook and Instagram ever were. Like I can imagine the number of people who probably made, I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but the amount of people who've probably made, like, have hit the TikTok lottery is probably higher than any other, like, I got famous on this reality show or anything kind of thing like that. So that's kind of tough. There's so many niches of content creation on TikTok too that, like, dude, so many people were given opportunities. So that's kind of a negative part about it. Do you think people will migrate to another platform, or you think it's just going to be like
I
the
don't know. It's
same
hard to
as?
like capture the magic twice or like in a different.
Yeah,
It's hard for everyone to just agree to just be like, okay, now we're over here.
yeah, for real. But if we could figure that out, that'd be advantageous for us
You
being
want
people
to
who do make
create.
content. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Wait,
I
what?
see. I thought you wanted to
No,
create
well, we do have clips and
an
stuff.
app.
So, and TikTok is so easy to at least get, a good amount of views and stuff, and you do see some carryover for that. So yeah. Any like positives you see coming for, like, are we all going to get smarter? Like TikTok getting banned?
No.
You think people are going to become naturally more like moralistic and have better
I
values?
think it's already done its damage. So now people don't have attention spans for very long. So it's
Oh, I was going the direction of like TikTok being a scapegoat and that we would have done it with something else anyway.
sure. And then that
Uh,
would have been the thing. But
yeah, right. I just
um,
don't. I think it's unfair to blame. I don't know, because then when I go in personally, I'm like, yeah, I do want to remove these things from that are slowing me down from whatever.
did you hear about that new Netflix writing executive thing that they talked about?
Oh, no, it's that.
They basically were like, we can't compete with TikTok. So what we want to do, like I think executives told writers to write, well, in certain shows, right, to
Hmm.
write the characters saying what they're doing out loud, so people don't have to look up from their phones
Right.
to understand what's going on in the show.
That seems almost, yeah, sad a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, very sad.
But I mean, I can. My attention span's so low, is that's one of the reasons I think I haven't watched anything
I
in a
think it's
while.
fair. I think some shows are for uh being on your phone at the same
Yeah,
time. I
for
think that's
sure.
totally fair. I wish
Yeah,
they would just like tell us though, like this is a show for that. Like
sure.
Emily and
Yeah.
Paris put a little note like,
You
oh,
don't have
this.
to pay that much
Yeah,
attention. The
don't watch
attention,
this.
honestly, that could be a fun resource that we could
This is a phone
share.
show. They
And
have a little phone symbol in the
well,
thing.
we could do a rating. We could rate shows based on how much
I'm
you
not
need to pay
watching these
attention.
shows.
No, but well, you could do it with shows that you have watched, and then yeah, I
Well,
don't know.
this
I think
yeah,
that's
but I'm not gonna watch the shows that need that rating. I think you know what I
right,
mean.
because you only watch high rating shows,
Not
like
necessarily, but yeah, I'm definitely
oh
not
no, you like,
watching.
yeah,
Yeah, I like reality
yeah,
TV,
you
which
right,
what
right.
I use for my phone shows
I
basically.
see.
But like written
Right,
like scripted content like
yeah.
these
It
shows
just
that are
seemed
just
too
bad.
trashy
It's
for
just
you. Like it just, well, I guess that's what you're saying is like you like having the label so that you know it's just
exactly,
bad. Yeah, yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I think that totally tracks. But I'm just saying something for us to develop even more, like to be able to give value to like listeners or people on the internet. It's like, oh, like check out Tournament Style's guide to how much you need to pay attention to each show, which would be kind of funny, like a newsletter
Great
kind of
idea.
thing.
Yeah.
Every
I
every
actually
week's
had an
10th.
idea once, and this is not like that. It's it's way dumber,
Oh, okay.
of creating a website or maybe a Twitter or something
Mm-hmm.
where you watch every movie and you record when they say the name of that movie in the movie. And you just like timestamp, like this is when they say the name of the
Oh.
movie in the movie.
What's the percentage of like movies that never say the thing?
Low,
Low?
low, low, low.
Really?
Yeah, low.
Yeah.
Like
Right?
you remember Mr. Skin?
No.
It was that website where anytime there was like someone naked in the movie, they would have like
Oh,
the
I
time.
don't remember that
It's
at
in
all.
what's that? Knocked Up is they were like
Oh, I
creating a
see. I
website,
see.
and the guy's like, "Isn't that just Mr. Skin?" And they were like,
Got it.
but yeah, kind of like
That's
that,
really
but
good.
with the name of the movie in
So that
there.
people know that what an amazing value we could bring our listeners.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. I have some random. What do we want to talk about now? Is my question.
What?
Before we leave the
Forgot how to
entertainment,
podcast.
well, I struggle between like let's just do train of thought, and I have a list of stuff here. So
Oh,
bad
God.
transition on me.
Do you have a segment? Did we ever come up with a segment?
We don't, but we had some good ideas. We could rate shows on the level of like intentability, and you'd say a show, then I say a show,
Yeah,
or
I'm not
say a
doing that.
show that you've watched and give the rate the level of how much attention you need to pay for it, and I'll try to guess it.
That sounds insane.
Okay. Or we could do the thing with the movie names that you said, and we'll have Chat GPT do it, and you just try to guess like what hour.
ChatGPT is not going to be correct at all.
You don't think so? Let's
No,
see.
not at
Give me a
all.
random movie. What's the
Let's go.
timestamp?
Let's go Dune 2. Well, I guess they don't say the number 2, but
For when they say, for when they say Dune in Dune 2. I don't have the ability to
no
provide
shit.
specific timestamps from films or media,
You have a lot
including
of
Dune
faith
Part 2.
in these
I
dumb
thought I
AI
could do it.
tools.
I thought I could do it. I recommend checking out the film on a streaming
Wouldn't it
service right
have
there.
to
I bet
watch
like
the
an old
movie?
one. I could find like a
A script?
script.
How?
I don't.
No.
You're right. You're right. No, it would have to be the information would have to be somewhere already.
Yeah.
Fine. What's your segment then?
I don't have any. We could do
I feel like playing a
who's
game.
50.
Yeah, we could do one of those. I feel like playing a game. What's Jake and Amir did one where it's
Their
like they
height.
have to be. Yeah, you want
Their
to do
height
that?
is their age.
Yes, let's
Do
do
you want
that.
to do that?
So we have to find someone of a specific, or just as long as they're both the height and age are the same. It can
Yeah,
be any height and age.
height age has to match. It doesn't have to be a specific one. It
Got
just
it.
has
Let's. Are we just doing it together? Like, let's find a person.
to. No, we can take turns.
Nicole Kidman.
Oh, how tall do you think Nicole Kidman
I'm
is?
thinking 5'2", 52.
Okay, that's not a bad guess. Let's look it up.
Right?
Nicole Kidman.
I'm also being very generous by saying she's 52. I
Okay,
think.
bad, unlucky. She's 5'11", which is
Oh,
so
no
tall.
way.
Yeah, yeah.
And how
But
old is she?
57.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
if she was like 5'9", 2 years from now, you would have
Yeah.
nailed it.
And
yeah.
she actually is. She's younger than I thought. Well, not. I don't know.
Wait, you said she was younger. You said she was 52.
Well, I said if I'm wrong, then I was thinking she was maybe over 60. But
I don't like that you consider that younger than you thought when you
no.
when you
I
said
guessed
52 first.
I
I'm just saying,
guessed
I just don't like it.
younger,
I don't know what to
and
tell
then
you.
later. All right, your turn.
I'm going Dave Chappelle.
Oh,
Oh, that was a bad guess.
uh-oh.
I thought he was way older.
Oh, he's 51.
He's 51
Wow,
and
how
6
tall
feet
is he?
tall.
So got it. Oh, so that would have to be
60 years old.
okay.
So
You do the math on
in
this
9
one.
years, yeah. Oh, well, yeah. That's what I
I'm
was.
trying to hit the like the 5'2" gals. I'm gonna go Kristen Bell, who I think is probably younger
Yeah,
than
probably
52.
way younger.
Yeah.
But let's check it out. She's 44, so yeah. And she's 5'1".
She's a
Okay.
great actress though.
Okay, don't hate that train of thought. Let's
Yeah.
go Reese Witherspoon.
Nice. I'll guess a guy next.
She's 48 and 5'1", so I was close. So far, you're
Jeez.
the closest. Well, not really, because 5'11", you kind of can't. Like 5'10" and 5'11" are like impossible to be that
Oh, I
age.
see.
So yeah.
Right. Let's see. Who's like a short guy? Maybe like a musician. Like who's that guy? Is it like Davin? He gives short energy. Davin
Who?
McGraw? Davin.
Gavin McGraw?
Is it Gavin McGraw? Let's do Gavin McGraw. Fuck it.
There's no way he's that old.
I don't know who that is. 47.
He's not 4'7". He's 5'11".
No, I'm just saying that like he was close to 50 something.
He'd have to be a lot older, is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, how tall is he?
5'11", so it was
Oh,
impossible anyway.
Oh, we're the same height, him and I.
You're like a 5'10" and a half, I'd say.
I'm 5'11.
Okay, man.
Actually, to
I
be
get
fair,
it. People who are that tall like are insecure a little bit, so you can have it.
Because we never hit 6 feet.
Yeah,
I've been 5'11" since the 6th grade, if you
you've
can believe
been
it.
that tall since forever. Yeah.
I grew in the 6th grade and never grew again.
I thought you were gonna be 7 foot tall when you were like
Dude, I was tall. Yeah, when
You
we
were
were in that grade, I was
huge,
tall.
yeah.
Yeah. I was like second tallest. Maybe was I second tallest in my
And to
5th
be
grade
fair,
class? Yeah.
even down there, even that height, you were still very tall compared to everyone. Even growing up, you just didn't. Yeah.
And didn't keep
I'm
it
gonna
up.
go Martin Short.
Just cause.
Oh my god, he's 74 years old.
How tall is he?
7'4",
Yeah, Martin Short
believe
is
it or
super
not.
old, dude. Him and what's his name hang out all the time.
Yeah, Steve Martin.
Who?
Steve Martin Short. That's a good before
Martin
and after for Jeopardy.
Oh wait, what about Kevin Hart?
He's probably a little bit younger, but let's see.
You think so?
I would guess so. He's 45, so yeah.
How tall is he?
He's not 4'5", dude. He's probably, let me see.
He's like 5 foot maybe?
5, wait, hold on. It doesn't say any. Oh, 5'3".
That was close, actually.
I guess.
Maybe we needed to start doing like 60-year-olds.
Yeah, it's hard to think of 60-year-old men.
Like
okay, I got one. Well, maybe it's not that.
What about
old,
some of the young
I'll guess
politicians?
I'll guess,
Okay, go.
What's his name? Okay,
Pete Buttigieg?
I'm gonna say his daughter, and then we'll get to him.
Okay.
His daughter is that girl from Stranger Things.
Oh.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Yes.
Maya Hawke.
Yes.
And
what's the dad's name? Something Hawke.
Not Tony Hawk.
Ethan Hawke.
Uma Thurman
Ooh,
and Ethan
Tony
Hawke.
might be a good guess too, though. But let's see. Ethan
Uma
Hawke.
Thurman might be a good guess.
He's so much younger than I thought, and he's from Austin, Texas. Huh.
Ethan?
Yeah.
Oh. Where's Uma from?
Well, you'd have to guess it for me to look it up.
What's that?
You'd have to guess it.
Fine. Uma Thurman.
You win.
Could be.
Uma's 54. Whoa, she's
Oh.
5'11".
Oh, okay.
She's
Also
tall.
Yeah. Gotcha.
She's from Boston.
I do have another good guess now.
I'm gonna go Tony Hawk and just hope he's old.
Yeah.
He's 56 and 6'3".
Oh, he's tall.
Yeah, he's a tall guy.
I thought skateboarders had to have more. Well, I guess as long as there's center of gravity.
That's why he's so impressive.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I got you. I was gonna guess Rachel Weisz, but I'm just thinking of like actresses now.
Do you want it?
Huh?
Do you want that guess?
Yeah, that's fine. Oh wait, no. Brendan Fraser.
Okay.
He's
Then
got to be
I'll guess.
61 and 6'1".
I'll guess
He might be taller.
Rachel Weisz, just to take that from you after this. But let's see. He's 56, so
Okay.
he's 6'3".
Yeah.
So I'll take Rachel. She's 54 and 5'6".
Okay. That's the closest one. That's the closest one. Okay, we're getting close. 90s.
We gotta wrap this up somehow.
90s heroine-esque or hero-esque. Let's do, because I'm thinking like
How old do you think Michael Jordan is?
like 50s, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think
Okay.
we should just do it to speed through, I think.
Just give your guess already.
Oh, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I
God
took
darn it.
Rachel, remember?
What about, how old is The Rock? How does
He's
he do The Rock?
not 60.
He's not 60?
No. What? Do you want that guess?
No. No. Oh. Who's the other guy in Red One? The buff Santa?
Chris Evans?
In Whiplash.
J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons. That's what I said.
I feel like he might be like 5'11". Oh, he's so old. He's 70 and 5'11". Yeah. So, terrible guess.
Oh, was it? Sorry, I was reading an email. I didn't hear what she said.
Let's go J.K. Rowling.
Excuse?
Your favorite author. 5'5" and 59. So
there's no way
older.
Daniel Radcliffe is in his 50s, right?
No, dude. What?
What about? All right, let's do other Harry Potter people.
Who?
It's somebody from Harry Potter.
Robert Pattinson. Do you want him?
He's
yeah, of course
super
not.
young.
Of course.
No, but they had like professors and stuff.
Oh my god.
What other sectors? Should we go back to athletes maybe?
Go for it.
Or
go Josh Allen.
How about back to kind of the original strategy.
Back to the Future?
Jennifer Aniston.
Ooh, that's a good guess.
I'm gonna go through all the sitcoms, and that's how we're
gonna I'm gonna go through all the Friends.
All the Friends.
She's 55 and 5'5". You nailed it.
No way.
You nailed it.
That's not the one that Josh Allen. That's not the one Jake and Amir guessed, right?
If they did, you cheated and I win. But otherwise, without anyone to prove it, you got it. You nailed it.
I did. If they did, it sounds familiar. But if I definitely forgot and it just came in my head. All right, I win. That was pretty good.
We didn't put any stakes on it, unfortunately. I'll buy you a beer, I guess, when we go out.
At the Bills game on
At
Saturday?
the Ravens game? Yeah.
On Sunday? Cool.
I usually like to say the winner of that game is like whose game it is.
Yeah. Tournament? I'm not going to cut out any of the beginning stuff.
We must. So. You got to cut it out.
Really?
Cut it out.
All of it? Can I trim it?
Yeah, of course. See, this is why
there's
I don't
some
trust
good
you.
stuff in there, though.
That doesn't mean you leave all of it in.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna trim it. I said.
Okay, but you asked me.
And then people will know how we came up with the tournament. Yeah.
You're gonna leave that whole thing in?
Just the funny parts,
okay,
I think.
Okay, just the funny parts.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
either way, we're probably gonna go for another.
Your background is that a squishmallow back there? He's laughing. I don't get it.
We've
did you
already
get that for
had,
Christmas. Or?
I did because we already had this conversation.
Who gave it to you for Christmas?
You're hurting my autism.
Who gave it to you for Christmas?
My sister gave it to me as a Christmas
I wish
present.
I got a gift from my friend.
I have it. I'm looking at it. It's right there.
So anyway, speaking
in
of
its
your
beautiful frame.
Sorry. Speaking of your Squishmallow.
Yes.
Today's tournament here at Tournament Style, where we host a tournament every single week. Hosted and presented by us.
Brought to you by.
He's Guillermo, I'm Austin. We didn't do that, which is crazy.
It was a weird start to the episode. I think it works, but it was definitely different.
We're doing Marsh
because I didn't interrupt you.
God damn it. For today's tournament, we're doing Marsh versus Mellow.
Yeah.
And if you don't understand it, don't worry. Go back and listen to the beginning.
I cut nothing. There's timestamps. Yeah, if you haven't been around for one of our very weird tournaments, this is surely going to be one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We were just talking about marshmallows or something, and then we decided to do Marshes versus Mellows.
They know what happened. They were
Jesus.
there.
Okay. Gilmore, you ever? No, you know what? We'll just save it. First matchup.
Ever what?
We'll save it for the honorable mention.
Wait for it.
People can't even see this.
Yeah, they can see it.
No,
No,
they can see it.
Go to YouTube, like and subscribe, comment, help the algorithm.
You didn't even say what YouTube.
Go our YouTube. Who the fuck whose YouTube am I going to be on? Search tournament style podcast.
Don't yell at them.
Oh shit! I'm yelling at you.
I'm just trying to help them.
Yeah. Oh look, I can make it look like it's coming.
Ew! Don't make it look like it's
out of
doing
my
that.
coffee.
So we're doing Marshes versus Mellows. I will begin with the store Marshalls.
Okay.
Versus a Squishmallow.
Right. So for everybody who doesn't know what a Squishmallow is, can we?
It's a stuffed animal.
How new are Squishmallows? Like last 4 or 5 years, or older?
I'm gonna say 7 years old.
7 years. Debuted in 2017.
I nailed it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I guess technically 8 years now, but
I'll give it to you. That's pretty good.
Okay, and now for people who don't know what Marshalls is, when did that start?
Hold on, I want to have a discussion about
when did Marshalls start?
1982.
You nailed it. That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Look it up. I want to know.
Fine, I'll look it up.
Okay, so while you look that up, what is the proprietary value of a Squishmallow? Like, why does it?
What is that? What is that?
You focus on your task, and I'm going to set up the conversation. I'm
1956. So
don't interrupt
a little
me.
off.
Oh yeah, this is pretty bad.
Yeah.
Was it always a department store?
I don't know.
What? So a squish, is it like the shape? Like
why is animal.
Why is it you? What exactly? That's what I'm saying. It's just a stuffed animal. Why is it so different? Why were Beanie Babies, and then there's stuffed animals, and then there's Squishmallows? Like there's something.
Just the brand, like Build-A-Bears.
Yeah, but it's kind of like it's like Skyping someone. Like a Squishmallow is a thing.
Well, it's like it's like the
soft,
shape.
it's round, right? The shape of it, right?
It's like you know what a Funko Pop is? Those gross looking toy things that people like to collect.
Yeah, the little heads things.
Yeah, those are specific action figures or whatever, because of their dumbass head.
But they're like caricatured.
Sure, yeah. So
and so you'd say Squishmallow is like a caricatured, like turned into a marshmallow.
Yeah, right.
Oh, well, there's the whole answer to that.
Yeah, it's just a stuffed animal, man.
I just think people like to learn when they come on here, is all.
Versus Marshalls. So Marshalls is the Marsh and Squishmallow is the Mellow.
Yes, right. And Marshalls is a department store. Do other people know about that? Is that just Texas?
That's a crazy question. There's no way it's just Texas.
Have you been anywhere besides Texas?
No, but that doesn't mean anything.
Is Marshalls in the U.S.? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just Google Marshalls. You don't need to, what a terrible Google search. What a god-awful Google search.
Yes, the United States Marshal Service is a federal law enforcement
agency. Of course. Just
Marshalls.
Which also, why didn't we do martial law on this?
That would have been perfect. That's so relevant. Martial law. The history of Marshall's department store began in 1956 when Alfred Marshall opened his first store in Beverly, Massachusetts.
So not just Texas, right? You got to get out more thinking everything is just in Texas, man.
It's at least in Texas and Massachusetts.
That's just a crazy question.
Like 2 states minimum.
It's a department store.
And?
It's everywhere.
Aldi's is just in Texas.
It's not a department store.
Yeah, but I was lying. I wanted to see how much about Aldi's you knew.
Which one you got? I think
Definitely
Marshall's is kind of dying, right?
definitely the Squishmallow because department stores are dying. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Kohl's is like
Marshalls.
the king of department stores
Yeah,
at
yeah.
this
We
point.
didn't mention like there's definitely a price range you people expect in Marshalls, right?
Yeah.
And it's also it's kind of a it's not a consignment store, but it's definitely not like fresh off the rack stuff, right? I mean,
I
it's
don't
like
like the way you said fresh, but yeah, I know what you mean.
like it's stuff that's either returned or like didn't sell well, or is that what Marshalls is?
I think so, but I don't know. You seem like the kind of person that would shop at a Marshall, so I feel like you should know this.
I don't want to alienate other people by bringing
No, I'm just saying they could
any
relate to you, like
focus.
anyone who like you
No.
and them could like I don't know,
I've
fucking
I've
go shopping there or whatever.
I've shopped at Marshalls plenty of
You
times.
look like your underwear
Marshalls,
comes from Marshalls. You know
what
what I
the
mean?
hell? Why my underwear?
I'm just saying.
Where's my underwear? I have a lot of Hanes right now from Target. Is
Yeah, you
that's
get like a
better?
5-pack or something.
No, well, sometimes. I've got mixed. Some summer I have the normal like cloth ones, and then some I get like the fancy
Cloth.
ones. Yeah, or whatever they are, the normal boxer brief things.
Okay, yeah. I'm just
I
saying
thought
you
you'd
might
think
like
it was
Marshalls.
interesting. I said I thought you. I think you thought. I thought you would think it was interesting that Marshalls was purchased by TJX, the parent company of its main rival, TJ Maxx, for $550 million. 496 stores at the time.
Do you think that was its peak valuation, Marshall? Like, do you think they sold like?
Definitely not.
No, you don't
I
think so.
don't
You
think
think
so.
Marshalls
No.
was worth way more?
Well, I just don't think they would sell at the top.
I see.
Like they would be like,
Some companies do.
that's
I
true,
mean,
I
look at it
guess.
now. Like they might have sold years ago, and now it's like probably worth way less than that.
You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe the original owner was like, "Yo, I'm
He
out."
saw the future. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Anyway, it's out of here. Doesn't matter.
Goodbye,
Squishmallow moves
Marshalls.
on. The next Marsh versus Mellow we have is a marsh, like a bog, versus a being mellow. Oh wait, no, that one's out. Versus if it's yellow, let it mellow.
Explain both of these.
Both of them.
You explain one, I'll do the other.
Marsh is like it's like a bog. It's like what? Stop looking at me like that. It's like a type of land, like a. It's like a river and land combined.
That's. Are you a fourth grader?
It's a wetland. That's exactly what I said. Is it not?
You said
That's almost
it's kind of like
exactly
a river and
land
plains
combined.
combined.
That's exactly what it is. I think I nailed that.
You're 4 years old.
I feel like I nailed it.
It is a wet. It's a wetland.
I nailed it. Like I nailed that.
It's fine, man. Dominated, kinky, by herbaceous plants rather than by woody plants. Can you explain to us what
It's
that
like a
means, Austin?
swamp.
It is like swamp, and actually, there is a difference between a swamp and a marsh or wetland, and I
What about a
can't remember
bog?
what it is. Should I just like Google the difference
Ooh,
between
look.
all of them?
A bog is a type of wetland with peat-rich soil. A swamp is a forested wetland. So there you go.
Oh, I see, forested wetland. and marsh and bog are interchangeable.
No. No.
Oh no,
They're
no.
both types of wetlands, though.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah. And
What's
if
your
it's yellow,
favorite
let it mellow. Do you want to? What's my favorite? What?
marsh animal?
There's no animals in marshes.
What?
There's no animal.
It's a
Nothing can
whole
live
wet.
there.
It's a whole wet
A
land.
frog.
Of course, there's
I don't know.
okay a frog.
What else
Then
is there?
there's I don't
There's
know
not
like
like deer. If that's what you're
turkeys and
thinking.
stuff. I was thinking maybe. Well, I guess crocodiles are for swamps, right? If it's yellow, let it mellow is an eco-friendly movement that started in the late 90s
Man, I'm
as
definitely not voting this one. You really wanted
is
it in
this
the
not a
tournament.
thing? Is
No,
not a
it's in
thing?
the
If
tournament.
you
It's
owned
a
a
thing.
no,
No,
I'm
it's a
saying
thing. It's
you
just
wouldn't do
it's
it for
gross.
you wouldn't do it.
If
What
I
about
had
like
to, I don't know. I guess not.
I guess
We,
well see the thing nowadays is people have those toilets that do like the pee flush and the poo flush. You know, like one's heavier flush and one's like, oh,
okay, we get it, man.
what?
We get
You
it.
asked.
I
You
didn't. I don't
asked.
think I did.
So I just saying I don't think there's as much of a reason for that. I guess it is kind of unsanitary in some ways, but like do you know how much water you use when you flush? It's like
That's
a lot.
fine. What does
It's
that
a
matter?
ton.
What does that
It's
matter?
water is a finite resource, I think.
Sure, but there's a lot of it.
And then also like if you're pretty healthy, it's like water anyway, like
That's gross. I don't know.
it's not you.
It's
I'm not saying
too.
I don't do it, and I don't think I've ever had a place where I ever did do it, but
I'm sure there
it's
are a
not
lot of people listening
terrible.
to me that don't care about pee, that it's not as gross to them.
I mean, it is unsanitary, like
It's,
whether you care about it or not. Like you could get
but I'm
diseases and
saying
stuff
people
from it.
like, yeah, right. But I don't think people
Yeah.
would ever care. Like, there are some people, right, that just don't care.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
That's
not
not
saying I
me.
don't care about pee. I'm just,
You
yeah.
used to drink your own pee, right?
It's never.
Because it's
What
sterile and
is
you
that
like the
even
taste.
from? Oh, that's a good reference. Because it's sterile and I like the taste. Who plays that guy? Hold on a minute.
Patches?
Yeah,
You don't know who plays Patches?
I definitely do.
Oh, Houlihan?
Patches.
I actually don't know. Who is it?
Gordon, where's Patches? He's not in the cast
You're
list.
such a bad goddamn Googler.
Dude, he's not in the cast
Played
list.
by Rip Torn.
Why do I feel like I've seen him in something recently?
Rip Torn? He's in a lot of things.
Yeah, he's in a lot of things, I guess. Men in Black.
He's from Temple,
Larry.
Texas.
Freddy Got
Or
Fingered.
born there.
He's from Temple? That's not far from here.
Also, rest in peace.
Oh, did he die?
6 years ago.
Oh, I actually did not know that. Rest in peace. I really feel like I watched something, but
I'm voting Marsh. The
you're
bog.
right, the swamp, the bog.
The swamp. The
Cool.
wetland, if you will.
You and your frogs, am I right?
Next up, we have Marshall Mathers versus Carmelo Anthony.
I really wish we had done martial law.
Marshall Mathers versus Carmelo Anthony.
I don't know anything about Carmelo Anthony. Is he a
Basketball
football player? Got it. I was close.
Yeah.
He sounds like a basketball player. Well, who does he play for? Now let me guess. Lakers, Thunder, Pistons.
You ready for this?
See it on your face. It's Pistons. Yeah, go ahead.
He's retired.
What?
He doesn't play in the league anymore.
Why are we doing him then?
Because he was a really good basketball player. Probably going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Oh wow! Dang.
He never won a ring.
Was he a forward?
Kind of, yeah, I'd say so.
Oh, look at that.
I mean, kind of.
I'll take kind of.
Yeah, it's hard to explain to you.
All right. Did he have a pretty good point differential?
Yeah, I would say so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty on it. Did he have a pretty good free throw?
I don't know.
Ooh,
What would you say? What would you say is pretty good?
Like how do they measure it percentage wise?
Percentage wise, yeah.
I would say pretty good is like, I don't know, 87%.
81%.
No way.
Yeah.
I'm close though.
No, it's not. You had a whole.
That's pretty
you
good.
Went 13%. You had 87.
I think I
plus.
know
Carmelo
Anthony more than I think I do. Is what's going on here.
Are you a big Eminem fan?
Say that again.
Why?
Oh, Eminem.
Why do I have to say it again, dog?
I got the letters mixed up.
You a big? There was one.
I thought you said MSNBC. I thought you said MSNBC.
Are you a big Eminem fan?
I not currently, no.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
I'm just being on. Oh, you're getting all robot-y. Am I good?
Yeah.
Keep going.
Well, you're a little thing, but it's fine.
Let me turn off my Wi-Fi. Yeah, so I think when I was in middle school, that one album came out. I really liked it, listened to all of it, and he's always just been kind of
You were in
in
middle school in the
pop
80s, right?
culture. Yeah, the 1980. Oh no, wait, that would be it. Yeah, no.
So then, who are you voting for here? It sounds like you really liked Carmelo Anthony.
I kind of think I'm starting to lean Carmelo Anthony.
That's fine, man. He's a pretty good basketball player.
I know.
Okay, finally we have The Marsh, the movie, the 2006 film starring Forrest Whitaker,
which I may have seen.
versus Melatonin, which you
Oh,
may
I'll
be
explain
on.
melatonin. I guess we all produce it. You talk about Marsh the movie, and I'll talk about melatonin.
The Marsh is a 2006 horror film that we couldn't think of another Marsh thing, and Gidwell thinks he may have seen it, but he doesn't recall anything. So it's like, why even say that, right? Why even say you may have seen this? Because it doesn't even matter. What a
I
pointless
think I've
fucking
seen it
statement.
though.
What does that mean, man?
Forrest Whitaker's in it. Forrest Whitaker's in it.
Successful children's author Claire Holloway is troubled by nightmares for which she is seeing a psychiatrist. While watching television, she sees the Rose Marsh farm, okay, in Westmoreland County, which
Hey,
resembles a
interesting.
location in her nightmares. She decides to spend her vacation at the farm. That makes no sense. Which is located
What?
near a swamp. What? Not a marsh? She is haunted by the ghosts of a little girl and a teenage boy inside the house. She befriends
Played
local
by Forrest
newspaper
Whitaker.
publisher and historian Noah Pitney. After more disturbing visions, she contacts paranormal consultant Jeffrey Hunt, played by Forrest Whitaker. Together, they investigate the farm and uncover a tragedy that happened there 20 years prior.
I have two things. Let me
God.
pitch a much better movie.
Sure.
It's Gabrielle Anwar, same
Who is
successful
that?
children's
Oh,
author. She's Claire. She plays Claire Holloway in the 2006 film The Marsh.
got it.
Okay, so it's it's Gabrielle Anwar, and she does same thing.
This movie that you're
Every
pitching
other,
is called The Marsh.
I don't have a name. Yeah, it's called The Marsh. It's a
Okay.
remake. We get rid of this one. We scrub it from the records.
Wow. Okay.
It's gone. We
Got it.
scratch. It's gone.
Okay.
She plays this thing. Forrest Whitaker plays every other role, including the historian, the kid, and the paranormal consultant.
That might be difficult to believe.
This movie has the shortest Wikipedia page of any movie I've ever seen in the world. Absolutely in the world.
Its budget was $7 million. Do you want to guess how much it made?
No, I don't, because I already looked at it.
Okay. Which are you going for?
No, tell the audience.
I don't want to.
They had 2 million box office.
Why is it so specific on the
2,408,452.
Why is it so specific?
That is weird. They usually don't do that. There's a citation. Let's see what that is.
$2.
Oh, it's Box Office Mojo retrieved. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I'm leaning melatonin, I guess.
I'm thinking The Marsh.
Okay.
Actually, I haven't even talked about
That's
melatonin.
fine.
Do you know what
Marsh.
melatonin is?
No, man, I don't.
So it's the thing your body produces to like put you to sleep in this. It doesn't keep you asleep, but it is what like
Why do you
makes
need
you
to
drive.
add that?
Because
Why?
there's other
Why do you feel the
chemicals.
need to
Because
add
there's
that?
because people think melatonin makes you like
Nobody thinks
sleepy.
that.
Listen,
Nobody thinks
man.
this. Nobody thinks what you're about to say.
I went out to a public mall and
To a
I surveyed.
Marshalls.
I went to a Marshalls, tried on a bunch of clothes, ran around, and interviewed all the cashiers. And I said, "Do you think melatonin? What do you think it does?" And they said, "Oh, I think it makes you sleepy for a long time." I said, "No, it actually helps you fall asleep just for a little bit, and then your natural sleepiness caused by other chemicals is what keeps you.
So, would it matter the dosage you would take if you took external melatonin?
Yeah, for sure, it
Would
definitely
that
matters.
affect anything?
I think
'Cause
that
you're
that kick is harder. I will say it does stay in your system in the sense that like I have had like a
he keeps
melatonin
putting you to sleep.
hangover. Yeah, I don't feel like it it doesn't make you drowsy. I think for me it just makes my brain slower. If that, I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe it does keep you asleep.
Is it even moving on? Is it even moving on, man?
Do you take melatonin?
No, I've never taken
Do
melatonin.
you take any supplements, like for sleep or otherwise? I'm
Or
just
otherwise,
curious.
I guess no. I guess the answer is no. I don't take
I have a
supplements
bunch
at
of things
all.
that I would. You should take vitamin D
I'm fine,
every
man.
day.
I'm okay.
100% you're deficient in vitamin C. I'm
That's
vitamin D.
that's
Vitamin D.
also
Vitamin
fine.
D.
That's also
You're
fine.
fine with
That's
that?
fine, man.
Oh my god. Okay. Well then scratch the vitamin D. Do you take creatine every day? That's pretty good
Don't,
for you.
man.
Vitamin C. Magnesium
I feel like
also
I'm
will.
doing no offense. Again, no offense to whatever you're about to hear.
Yeah,
I
go
feel like
ahead.
I'm doing better, man, than you. Like taking all these things. Like I feel
There's
like I'm
no
fine.
way. You're
I feel like if
fine.
I were to take all these things, I would become superhuman, and we don't need that. I'm
How many
fine.
hours do you get of sleep per
6.
night? 6?
Yeah.
You need at least 8.
Again, I'm fine, man.
All right, then don't take melatonin or whatever.
Is the Marsh moving on?
I kind of think the Marsh is gonna move on, but my version. But my version.
That's fine, man.
Oh,
Do
okay.
you have
You
any
let me have
honorable
it.
mentions?
No, of course not. No, martial law
Okay.
and
Okay.
a marshal like a state marshal.
For my that fine. For my
At least
honorable
acknowledge
mention,
them.
I said fine. For my honorable mention, I'll go back to the question that I was gonna ask you. Have you ever eaten a s'more?
What?
You don't know what a s'more is?
Yeah, why are we talking about s'mores?
You don't. It sounded like you didn't know what it was.
I know what it is.
Have you ever eaten one?
I have heard of
You've never eaten a
what
s'more?
were I've had s'mores.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. Well, mine.
Pretty unequivocally answering your question.
I don't know if it is.
I pretty gave you like a solid answer
You
there.
sounded unsure of your answer.
Read between the lines.
Top 4 Squishmallow versus a marsh wetland.
It's easy. Squishmallow.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
And then we have Carmelo Anthony versus the movie The Marsh. I'm leaning Carmelo
You can't
Anthony.
do this to me,
I'm
man.
leaning Carmelo Anthony.
You can't do this to me. I have a newfound love of Carmelo Anthony.
What if he's in your movie?
There could only be 2 people in that movie.
Okay,
Gabriella Anwar
what if he plays Gabrielle
and
Anwar?
Forrest Whitaker. No, it will never work. This is tough for me, man.
What?
It's tough
It
for
can't
me.
be
I have a
real.
newfound love of Carmelo
He
Anthony.
doesn't even play anymore.
Really?
Yeah, well, his son...
Is he? Do you think he'll maybe be a Hall of Famer?
It's possible, yeah. His
Look at
son
me.
might be in the league pretty soon, actually.
Oh, cool. Dude, I've been forgetting to talk to you. Should I get a Frank Gore Jr. jersey?
Where does he play?
Buffalo.
Really?
Well, he doesn't play, but he undrafted free
He
agent
doesn't
last
play.
year. Yeah, well, he was yeah. But he's on the roster.
Sure, man. That'd be fucking cool, actually.
You think so?
Yeah.
Should I get a Carmelo Anthony shirt too? Or should I get his son's shirt?
Yeah, wait for his son. Get an Anthony Jr. shirt. Actually, I don't know
think
if
I'm
he's
gonna do
Carmelo.
that.
He's probably just... I think he's something else.
Yeah.
Okay. What moved on? The Marsh or Carmelo?
You mean the movie?
Yeah.
It only made like $2 million box office.
Carmelo Anthony versus Squishmallows.
Squishmallow, 100%.
And
Fuck Carmelo
Squishmallow
Anthony.
is, oh my
He's a
God.
fucking loser.
Jesus Christ.
Inflated stats. He's only like 6'2" or something like that.
Way taller than that.
Really?
Yeah.
How tall is the Squishmallow?
It's 6 inches.
I think I've exhausted all of my brain's energy.
Okay,
I feel scared.
let's wrap it up. Squishmallows won the best, the Marsh versus the Mellow matchup. How fun.
We knew they would, even though there's nothing special about them.
Do you have any plugs? Or
Well,
any favorite Squishmallow?
Favorite squish. Well, I only have one. It's
Sure,
Pikachu.
but
I
you
would
can have
love.
a favorite without owning one.
I'd love a Dragonite.
Okay.
Probably would
So
only ever do
Pokemon?
Pokemon ones. Would be would be a fun Squishmallow. Yeah, I don't know. My Pikachu's the favorite, I guess.
Okay, Jesus.
What?
Okay.
What about you?
I have
What
one.
about
I
you?
have
I
one,
said.
and it is my favorite.
Oh, you have a Squishmallow?
And it's my favorite.
You didn't? Okay.
I've shown you. You've seen it. It is
Oh,
a
okay.
Baby Yoda.
Oh, right, the Baby Yoda. Love that. That's cool. Nice. Do you sleep with it?
No. Gross.
Oh. Fine.
He's a baby.
Do not flush your piss either.
Plug, these are fucking shout outs, man. Jesus Christ.
Episode 3, baby. Follow me at the.
Continue.
Please don't interrupt me. Follow me at the Great Gia, TheGreatGuille on Instagram and Twitter, and whatever platform that we pivot to after that. Please like Tournament Style on YouTube. If you want to see all the shenanigans, check out the YouTube videos as well. Like all of our stuff everywhere you can. If you enjoyed this episode, well, you can take it from here.
Yeah, please rate, review, and subscribe wherever you're listening to this. And thank you so much for listening. We really appreciate you. Even just if you listen to 1 episode, 2 episodes, 5 million episodes, we still appreciate it. Tell a friend about the pod. That's how we grow here. You tell a friend, they tell a friend, and we all tell our closest friends until there's 1 million listeners here. We will be back next week with another episode of Tournament Style. Bye.